What's up YouTube, it's Vertix here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary, and today I'm going to show you guys how to upgrade your staves in the new Zombies map Origins after you get all of them built. Now, in order to start upgrading any of the staves, you have to have them all built. That means you have to have, as you can see, the fire, wind, lightning, and ice built, no matter which one you're trying to upload. And I don't know why it says Tetrix is talking right there. But anyway, we're going to start off with the lightning staff because that is the first one we upgraded in this gameplay. And these people should... I'm going to turn my notifications off. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We're going to start off with the lightning staff. What you're going to have to do is, obviously, after you get all of them up, or all of them built, you're going to have to come over into the crazy place and come over to the lightning corner. You're going to have to shoot these things in the order I shoot them. You're going to start there, then the very first one, then number 5. That combination was 10, 1, 5. And there are symbols on the wall to my left. And then this is going to be the second batch. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. And then the last is 6, 10, 3. It looks like. Alright, now that is the first part of upgrading the lightning staff. If you do it correctly, you'll hear that sound that you just heard, the little like beep. And now I'll move on to the next part of it. Okay, the second part of upgrading the lightning staff is this. There are 8 of these things that I just looked at around the map, and you're going to have to hit those in the correct order. You'll know which one to hit as they will be sparking, just like that was before I turned it. You're going to have to hold X on it not two times, but until it stops sparking and making that sound. There was one. The next one was up here. I actually did that wrong. I went one too many times around. So there are 8 of those around the map, and let me fast forward to another one. That one was by Jug. I went the fast way here. I'm just going to go through this portal. This one's at spawn.
We have made mistake.
I fucked up that one too. There's one more back here in the second generation, back near the tank station.
Our actions have consequences.
And also, that's not all of them. I'm gonna come back here in a few seconds and show you where 2 more of them are. Actually, let me show you where 1 more is. Where am I going? Alright, I went the wrong way. Alright. It is upstairs in the workshop on the way out to No Man's Land. Apparently I didn't pass it in this game, but if you guys are ever missing one and it's not in the places I just showed you or in the 2 places I'm about to show you, be sure to go check the top of workshop. In my experience, it's never actually been there, but if it's not working for you guys, you might want to just go check. Okay guys, here is another one of the generators you can go to. It's right up here by Stamina Up. Actually, my friend got that one for me, so you didn't see that on my trip around. And there's one more that I'll show you in a second. Okay, the last generator to switch off is going to be right here on the walkway up to church, right there on the outside of excavation site. He's just waiting for it to turn on, as right now I'm on the other side of the map getting the rest of them. So we'll just wait here until this one starts to spark, and then he turns it off. Come on. Come on. Try to fast forward. Oh, that would have taken a long time. Alright. There you guys saw it start to spark, and he flicked it. Heard the sound. The lightning staff is now upgraded. You just have to go line up the colors in the excavation site, which I will show you here in a second. Alright, the last part to upgrading the lightning staff, and all staves for that matter, is going down here in the excavation site and lining up these colors on these 4 spinning discs. Alright, now lightning is going to be purple, wind is yellow, ice is going to be blue, and fire is red. So I'm just going to show you guys how to line these up, and then just do this for each and every other one of these staves. I'm not going to show how to line them up on each staff, just remember this is the final part to upgrading, well, not the actual final part, but this is one of the last parts to upgrading your staff. So you're going to hit these generators. That's one. You're going to turn that all the way to the color you want to upgrade. In this case, it is purple. You're going to come, here's another one. You see one across the way over there, and then there's one to his left, that right there. I think, yeah, that was lined up. So just remember, you have to line those up for every staff you want to upgrade. And then after that, there's just one more step that I'll show you in a few. Alright guys, now I actually forgot to tell you guys one step in the last part. After you line up those colors in the bottom of the excavation site, you have to shoot an orb with your staff at the bottom of the 4 rings that have the colors on it. You have to do that for each staff as well, so I mean you're going to line up the colors for each staff and then shoot the orb at the bottom. If you go to the very bottom of excavation, you'll see it, no doubt. It's like right there next to the like staff holders. But the next part is going to be to come to the crazy place, and you're going to put your staff in that thing that you see right there. If you just walk up to it with your staff, you can hold X to place it, and you have to put it in your respective color. So lightning obviously goes in purple, wind yellow, ice blue, fire red. And my friend actually just got the wind staff upgraded. As you see there in staff parts, it was glowing red around it. That means it's upgraded. So he's actually going to come over here and just shoot and fill mine up really quick, because the wind staff thing is awesome. It's like a tornado that pulls all the zombies in. So that is the last part of upgrading any staff. You just have to come into the crazy place and charge it. And we'll be back with how to upgrade the wind staff, I believe. We're just gonna finish out this clip because apparently mine's not actually upgraded yet. So, oh yeah, it was. Alright. Alright guys, we're back, and I'm going to show you guys the first part of upgrading the wind staff. Now, you're going to have to go back to the crazy place, and you're going to have to come over to the wind corner this time, and there is this thing on this top, on the ceiling, and what you're going to have to do is put those symbols in the correct order. Now, I always line up the one that is on the right of your screen, and then the rest of them will obviously be in order off of that. So I'm going to let this play, and then you guys copy the order that I have on screen here. So just going to shoot that one.
Let's fire this up.
The third ring, I don't really want to say that because you guys can't really see which one is which. Hopefully it'll look down afterwards. You guys should be able to somewhat tell which one of the 4 things you're going to have to line up here. But once you line them all up like this, after he shoots this one, this is actually someone else. We all did this in one game, so I'm just going to use everyone's point of view. That's going to happen, that's going to spin, and they're going to go to different levels. Alright, and then you'll hear the sound again. Now, hopefully, when he looked down, you'll know which one of the 4 to line up like I did. And yeah, I'll be back with the second part of upgrading the wind staff. Alright guys, I'm back, and the next part of upgrading the wind staff, you're going to see these little smoking balls. One is right next to Juggernog. If you go out of the wind tunnel, it'll be right up there. You have to shoot them towards the excavation site. There's 2 more. I'm going to fast forward here. Alright, he dug out a zombie. The next one is over at Stamina, and it's going to be right here. Apparently he wanted Stamina. Don't pay attention to that. I explained that already, so you guys should know what that is. And that's where the other ball is. It's going to shoot that towards excavation site, and I'll fast forward one more time for us to get to the next smoking ball, and you went the wrong way. Alright, but the next one, you're going to go down bottom of the church, go up that back road, and here's where the third one's going to be. After you shoot that, you're going to hear that sound, and that is when you're going to want to go line up the colors. Okay, so the next staff we're going to upgrade, next staff I'm going to show you how to upgrade is going to be the ice staff. So you're going to want to come to the crazy place once again, go over to the ice corner, and there's going to be these platforms, rocks, whatever you want to call them, above you. I'm going to leave a link in the description as to which one of these, as to what each of these symbols corresponds to on the wall over there. So you're going to look at that wall and then look up and shoot which one that whatever's on the wall corresponds to. It's actually took us a long time, so I'm just going to leave a link in the description for you guys so that you guys don't have to figure it out yourself. And that way you guys can get it pretty quickly. So that's the first part of the ice staff. I'll be back in a few with the second. Okay, the second part of upgrading the ice staff is going to be to run around the map, and there's going to be 3 of these things those things right there that you're going to have to shoot. I'm going to show you 2 right now and skip to the third one in a second. But you have to shoot it once with the ice staff, and then once it's frozen like that, you pull out just another gun and shoot it once again so that it breaks. The last tombstone, if you will, is going to be back here behind tank station number 2, over by the second generator. Just going to be right back there. Shoot it once with the ice staff, obviously, then once with any gun of your choice so that it breaks, and you're going to hear that sound. Samantha's going to talk, and now you're going to go line up the colors for blue, and then once again, don't forget, shoot your orb at the bottom of the excavation site. Alright, now the last staff to upgrade is going to be the fire staff. So you're going to want to come back to the crazy place and come over to this fire corner over here. And you're going to want to kill zombies over here with the fire staff. As you see, those things right there that my friend just looked at in this video are filling with fire. You can somewhat see it right there. You can see the light through it. Once all 4 of those are filled, you can move on to the second part. But in my experience, the only way to fill these has been to actually shoot them with the fire staff. So if you want to be safe about it, kill them with the fire staff. If not, you can go for it with a regular gun. But on to the next part of upgrading. Alright, so the last part of upgrading the fire staff. As you can see on the wall right here, there's 4 glowing, not 4 glowing dots, but 4 glowing like symbols, which are made up of dots and rings and things like that. But the ones filled with fire are the ones you're going to want to worry about. In the room below me, which you will see in a second once the gameplay actually starts, I'm just showing you guys the wall. But I'm actually going to leave a link in the description below as to what each of these symbols stand for so that you don't have to figure them out for yourself. But here in a few seconds, you should actually go to the gameplay. Alright, yeah. So, our numbers, looks like it was 3, 5, blood. Blood is always going to be one of them, and 9. So, you just have to shoot those so that all of them are lit at the same time. If you don't get it, just make sure all of them are lit at the exact same time. When you do get it, Samantha will talk, and then you can go line up your colors and shoot your orb. And actually, that is the last staff, guys. So thanks for watching. I have a little bonus clip here, something about the staffs you may not have known. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you guys with the staffs is once you actually get it upgraded, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen right there, if you press left on the D-pad, it brings out this Sekhmet's Vigor. I think it might be called something different for each staff. But it actually acts as an upgraded ballistic knife, so you can shoot them with that beam of light and actually revive them. So there was one example. I actually have another one here after I just got ups. And so I don't have Jug, and it was really risky for me to take this shot, but I end up hitting him anyway. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this little guide. If you did, and be sure to drop a like on the video, and because it was actually very difficult and time-consuming for me to put this together. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, be sure to subscribe. Peace!